Okay, pupils, we are on this Year 5 English Plus 1 workbook on page 43. We are on Unit 4, Progress Review. So, we are studying grammar now, so language focus. So, you may refer to page 90 of this book for grammar reference. So, this is present continuous tense. So, it's about asking questions or forming questions. And then we have to learn present continuous tense and present simple tense. So activity 5, order the words to make questions. So number 1, so we have students, those, having, are, break, and so we have a question mark. So maybe this grammar part is a bit hard for you. So I'll give you a very simple grammar. So at least you learned something new today. So this is singular, this is plural. So we have this. So the plural form of this is this. And then that, those. So maybe you focus on studying this grammar here today. So maybe it is a bit hard for you. But never mind, we just continue to reorder the words here. So number 1. So we have those. So we have auxiliary verb here. So are. And then we have those. Are those students? Having a break. So having a break. So break, question mark. And then next, number 2. Words are we, new, this, learning. So usually auxiliary verb in the first word here when forming question. So are, we, so pronoun, learning. So this is present participle, learning. Are we learning? This, so determiners. This, new, so adjective. And then we have words here, pronouns. So words. Are we learning these new words? So question mark. And number 3, so making, ever, some, it's, notes. So not necessarily ever is the first word here because we are forming question. So it's, so auxiliary verb, you identify the auxiliary verb here. So it's, ever, it's ever making, some notes, so question mark. And number 4, so you running, why, school, to, are. So here we have to use why. So basically this is a question word. So maybe your teacher tell you before 5W1H, or basically is 8W1H. So we have like what, why, who, which, when, where, whom, and whose. So we have the 8 W's, and then we have 1H for how. So this is maybe 5W1H. Your teacher told you before. So this is a question words. So why, and then we have this auxiliary verb here. Why are you running? So present participle. Why are you running to school? Question mark. And then number 5. So are animals where, going, those. So the first word should be, so question words here. So we have where, and then are for this auxiliary verb. Those, the determiners. So those animals. So plural form, plural and noun here. So we need to use those and not that. So where are those animals going? So present participle. And then we have question mark here. And number 6. So what Robert doing now is. So we have this question word here, what. So remember to capitalize the first alphabet. So what, and then followed by is auxiliary verb, and then Robert. What is Robert doing now? Question mark. And then number 6. Complete the sentences using the present continuous or present simple form of the verbs. So we have around 7 verbs here. So number 1, my dad often in the sea when it's hot. So this is, so when you think about sea, you think about swim. So swims. So with s, so my dad is a singular, so you will need to add s for the verb here. So swims in the sea when it's hot. And then we have number 2. We've got an exam tomorrow. So we now. So you can use we are revising. So where, you can use the contraction form, where, and then revising. Remember to leave this e here, so change to ing. So revising. For this present participle form. So we've got an exam tomorrow. So we're revising now. And then number 3. So we have this forming fraction here. So you, history, yes, it's my favorite subject. So we can use do here. So do you like history? And then the answer is yes, it's my favorite subject. And then number 4. So Tom and Dan in our street. So we have don't live. So this is not live. So as you can see in the box here, so not live. So you change its form to don't. So D-O-N apostrophe T. So don't live in our street. Their house is in the next town. Number 5. James is in his bedroom. So again, this is forming correction. So you need to use the auxiliary verb for he. So he is, usually you use that. So is he. So we have do here. So do his homework. So you use is he doing. So this is for the present participle. So is he doing his homework? So number 6, Yasmin to school by train every day. So number 6, we have goes. So go for the verb, and then we add es here for this present simple tense. So because every day she do this, so Yasmin goes to school by train every day. And then we have number 7, David has got his phone in his hand. He to the teacher at the moment. So he at the moment, meaning happening now. So he, you should use the present continuous tense here, and then in the negative form. So he isn't, and apostrophe T for the contraction form here. So isn't listening. So present participle, so listening. And then next we move on to the next activity. So we have activity 7. So speaking, asking for help when you're studying. So we have dialogue here. So read the dialogue and choose the best answer. So write a letter A to D for each answer. So you don't need to write the whole sentence here. So just fill the alphabet in capital letter. So Luke, say hi Ben, and then Luke should ask Ben, so what are you doing? So the answer is B here. So when you take a look at the boxes here, so you need to interpret yourself. So which one is correct? So hi Ben, what are you doing? So for B, and then Ben answer, oh, I'm reading my French notes. You're good at French. And then number 2, so we have C here. How do you say car in French? So C. So we have here, and then Luke say car, it's, so this is a French word. So I will use a Google Translate and then translate for you. You can hear the audio here now.
Lathe.
I'm sorry.
Voiture.
So this is how the French people pronounce the car. So I'm not good at French, and I don't even study it. So this is how the Google Translate pronounce. So car. Okay, Ben say sorry. So number 3. So we have, can you say that again please? So because maybe Ben didn't hear it clearly. So sorry, can you say that again please? So for D. And then yes, it's
Voiture.
voiture. So yes is voiture. So Ben will say, of course we just left this answer here. How do you spell that? Voiture. So number 4. So we have A here for voiture. And then Ben say great, thanks Luke. So that's a conversation here. And then we move on to writing. So for activity 8 here. So we have completed text with the words. There are 5 extra words. So meaning there are 5 that is extra and not used in the passage here or the email here. So the email starts with "Hi Ivan." So I'm very. So this should be an adjective here. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you can come to Scotland and visit our school next week. Leith College is a, so we have big, another adjective here. So big school with 1,200 students. So my house is in the center of Leith. And then number 3 we have so I go to school on foot. So and then the next paragraph, classes here always start at 8:30 and finish at 3:30. So we have finish here. And then there's at 10:30. So we have a break so that the students can take a break here or take a rest. So there's a break at 10:30 and lunch is at 12:45. Some subjects like English and maths are, so we have this compulsory. So meaning they must take this subject here. So compulsory. We need to study them. Other subjects like languages are, so optional. So meaning you don't necessarily to take it. So we have option, optional. So this is an adjective also. So we have optional here. I like languages, so I study Spanish and German. So write soon, Jamie. So that's it for today. So we are on this page 43 of Year 5 English +1 workbook. So if you are okay, you can subscribe here. And then you can watch the related contents here. And then right below this video, there's a link. You can click it, you can join it.